So now the only thing we hear about around in our world is COVID-19. And another narrative that goes along with COVID-19 that we hear is that only the old people are going to be infected and it's only going to affect them, and that we youngsters are completely fine. But then that narrative itself is very wrong and problematic. Now we have to understand that this is no signs that only the old people will be infected with the virus. In fact, every human being in the society have a high chance of being infected if we do not contain the spread, or if we do not take our own self-efforts in ensuring that we are not infected by the virus. Yesterday when I was going through my Instagram, I did see a video of a house party going on somewhere in US. And I've also seen videos of people just roaming around, youngsters just roaming around on the roads in UK and even in my country, India. And that is very problematic because we have come to an understanding that we youngsters will not be infected by it, and that we are in no way an issue, that this virus will be in no way an issue to us and to our socialization. Now let me tell you what the actual truth is. What we have heard over the news in the last many days is that there have been many sportspersons, many people who have been idealized for their physique, for their fitness, being infected with coronavirus. We have NBA players like Kevin Durant, we have great footballers like Dybala and Rugani being infected with coronavirus. And we have seen that Cristiano Ronaldo has just bought an island and moved his entire family and himself to the island. And even players like Messi are staying at their home, social distancing from everyone else. And that's when we need to understand that everyone should take this seriously. That when we youngsters, when we say that we can go out on the road, it's not going to affect us much, what we need to understand is that there is still a high chance of us being infected. And if we are infected, that itself is very detrimental to our health. And what we have heard of coronavirus is that the virus shows the symptoms maybe very late into the person being infected. And that is the reason why if a youngster, if a person of my age is going to be infected with coronavirus, I end up becoming the carrier if I keep on doing what I normally do, just going out on the road, meeting my friends, and just going to shops and just living life like how I would normally. And that's when I become the cause for a whole community spread. All the effort that my country is taking, that the entire world is taking to contain this virus, will be futile if I, an individual, do not take my own efforts. So this is the time that we should not think selfishly, that we should not think it will not affect me, that it will affect all of us. And this is of very grave importance that our world fights this in the coming months. And this might be maybe one of the only chances that we have to stay at home, do nothing whatsoever, and still save the world. We will never get such a chance again. We have always seen memes about how we would love to just stay at home and do nothing and save the world. And this is our chance to do that. This is the time that we can do that. So stay home, maintain social distancing. Listen to what the government is telling you. Listen to what WHO is telling you. Wash your hands properly, do not touch your face. Make sure you stay at least 1 meter away from another person. And even when you're in quarantine, ensure that your house is kept safe and sanitized. So make sure that you stay at your home so that your society can thrive like how it thrived before. If you want to do more for combating the COVID-19, then maybe donate to various NGOs that are working towards this cause, communicate with your government or governmental organizations on what you could do, or even contribute to apps such as Share the Meal, which is held by the United Nations to ensure that everyone is fed in the times of such disaster. So everyone, stay home, stay safe. I know a lot of you would have already been bored. We have just started the quarantine process. So read books, draw something, dance, exercise, do whatever that makes you happy at home. Just make yourself a better person and enjoy the time you have at home and spend the time with your family. So do what you can to ensure that everyone is safe, and do that by staying home. Thank you.